Next question comes from Skinks, and he said, why does the black man walk in my room every night and feel me with his tender meat? P.S. I like it. What the f-
Here is.
So we're back. So here we are. This is my Q&A, my 2,000 subscriber Q&A, so let's just jump right into it. I don't think I'm going to answer all the questions, especially the ones that were repetitive. I don't really, have a lot of time to answer every single question, but I am going to answer majority of them. So I am sorry for the people that aren't in this Q&A, but don't forget, I'm always going to have future ones. The first question comes from It's Lewis, and he said, will you ever move on to next gen and play future CODs? By the way, I fucking love you. I fucking love you too, dude. And yes, as you can tell, I have been playing some Black Ops 3, not really a lot though recently, but I actually really have a craving to play Black Ops 3 recently, especially this morning. For some reason I woke up and I'm like, I gotta get a 6-man Black Ops 3, even though I didn't even get one. I gotta get one later on tonight. But to answer your question, I am, and hopefully I'm gonna be playing Advanced Warfare on the Xbox One too. Next question comes from Dugan, and he said, what do you think you will make it to by the time school starts again? I'm saying 50k. Well, hopefully I can hit 3k subscribers. I know 50k, like, obviously it's not gonna happen. He was just kidding around, but yeah, I am really hoping that I can hit 3k subscribers. I'm just gonna, just try to grind this whole summer. Actually, he also said, do you like how McJuggerNuggets series ended? I actually really did like it. I really loved, how everything worked out and how he's starting a new series and everything, relatable to that. To that one series, the Psycho series, he's literally relating this new series right to that. Like, it's just a big thing. You have to look it up on YouTube. It's actually really cool. Next question comes from Phase Adapt with some other letters. I have no idea what that even spells out, but he said, will you ever make videos with viewers? And yes, I will be making videos with viewers. I actually already have with, the Trick Shot Torture. I also do want to just try to make some collabs out there. If you do follow me on Twitter, just maybe shoot me a DM if you want to collab sometime. But keep in mind, I'm really not going to make a lot of collabs, especially, I don't want to just fill my whole channel with collabs. I kind of want to have this channel based off my personality, not other people. Not trying to sell like a or anything like that. It's just how I want to kind of approach my channel to other people. The next question comes from OMG It's Guppy, and he said, on a road trip, what is your favorite gas station stop snack? Wow, I actually have to think about this one. I don't really know. This isn't really a snack, but I would say sunflower seeds. They last a really long time too, and they taste really good, especially whatever flavor you do get. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go with that one. Next question comes from Ranzo, and he said, do farts fly? Of course. Here, ready, watch, and learn. Why did I just do... Oh my gosh. Anyways, moving on to the next question. The next question comes from Fades, and he said, what is your favorite sport, and will you ever play CSGO? My favorite sport is baseball, and I do still play baseball and everything like that. And I do want to play CSGO in the future, especially when I get a new computer. So hopefully that works out. I did actually make a CSGO video on surfing, but I do want to make some in the future, especially maybe on this computer too. I'm not really sure, but I will definitely try to get some CSGO content out on my channel. The next question comes from Kanan Box, and he said, what's your favorite YouTube channel to watch? And I would probably say Phase Adapt or McJuggerNuggets. The reason why Phase Adapt is that he makes a lot of different types of series, and it's really entertaining, especially all of his videos. I think he's really creative with all of his videos, and he puts time into it. And McJuggerNuggets is pretty much the same exact way, except he just sticks with one series and builds off it. Next question comes from Vroom619, and he said, do you like turtles? Dude, I would fuck a turtle. I'm just kidding. Please don't take that legit. Next question comes from Augs for President, and he said, favorite movie? I would probably say, oh man, this is a really hard one, but I'd probably say Grown Ups 1. I really love how they just put that whole movie together, and it's starring Adam Sandler. The next question comes from Booksy, and he said, how did it feel when the man called you P-Rez? Well, I'm about to show you, dude. This is exactly what I need. Bottles up. I tried so hard. Next question comes from Pointer Second, and he said, what's your favorite game not including COD? I would probably say Minecraft. Whoa. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I don't really know, but I'd probably go with something with like a Mario game, so probably Super Smash Bros. Dude, that game is the... The next question comes from The Enter Nezzle, and he said, what are your thoughts on Enter, and where do you want to suck my dick? Bro, I'm getting on my knees right now. My thoughts on Enter is that it's really underrated, and it's a lot of fun hanging out with everyone on the team. Next question comes from Skinks, and he said, why does the black man walk in my room every night and feel me with his tender meat? P.S. I like it. What the f-
Here is.
Oh my gosh, dude, what was that? Ugh. You know what, dude, you sure it isn't Shrek? He's probably gonna come in and rape your ass. The next question comes from Prodigy Gaming, and he said, what's one accomplishment you're most proud of? And I would probably say hitting 2,000 subscribers. Because I would never think that I would ever hit that milestone, and it's just amazing, and it truly mind blows me that I actually hit this milestone. The next question comes from Addict, and he said, what is your favorite pancake topping? And it's the old-fashioned syrup, dude. You can never go wrong with the old-fashioned. And then Homie Squad asks, what's your favorite type of cheese? And I would just probably go with mozzarella. Oh, this is great. Next question comes from Ritzy, and he said, when will we leave Enter? That's it, guys. All these months wasted. The next question comes from Grimlux, and he said, "Why are you so swagger, boy?"
Hey, hit records on my demo. Did y'all boys not get the memo?
No, honestly, we're not doing this again. The next question comes from Caveman SpongeBob, and he said, "Can you do a face reveal?" There you go, guys. You wanted the face reveal. There it is. Next question comes from ZeroLuck22, and he said, "Tits or ass?" Ass, of course. Next question comes from Jeremy Brown, and he said, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years YouTube-wise?" Hopefully, you know, maybe actually being successful and doing YouTube as a living. I'm just hoping that, you know, I'm not saying that's going to actually happen, but I would love to have that happen. Rainbow Plays asks, "Will you answer this question sarcastically?" No, I won't. Don't worry. DMK Frosty asks, "What is your parents' opinion on YouTube and its growth?" I really don't think they care, but Boom Desire asks, "What team would you like to join in the future?" And I would hopefully say Soar, but if not Soar, hopefully maybe just like a bigger team like Horizon or Myth. You know, more of like a content creating side, not so much, you know, the sniping and trick shotting side. Caponia asks, "When will you do the Gamma Challenge?" Well, from the one part I just had that mouthwash from, I can't really do it. Also, my mouth literally tastes like crap. Viral says, "Why do you hit Stinky Bill Camps?" I don't know, dude. Well, anyways, 28 minutes later into this Q&A, I'm going to end it off right here. I hope you guys did all enjoy this video. I am really sorry for the ones that did not get into this video. Don't forget to be in the next one. You know, I'm going to have a lot more Q&As. That was just like a half of the amount of questions that I did get for this Q&A. But anyways, thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers again. It really means the world to me. And you know what? Cheers for more, guys.
When there's no one there to catch your fall, 3 foot tall, like a 3 foot tall, 3 foot tall. When there's no one there to catch your
From the crossroad, off-road, dodging all of the potholes in my auto, mobile, holler a note, watch ho, we lost hope like Bob Hope. So what are we supposed to follow? I'm a leader, not an